on, everybody? I hope your day is going well. Had to get a beer out for this. Today we're going to talk about tunnels, secret government tunnels, and just. But first, we got our I don't know, brewing company, porter, brewed with millet, quinoa, I don't know, and buckwheat, 5.6%. I read that without my eyeballs. How about that? Okay. We're going to talk about the Briar Hotel and Resort in West Virginia. It was built in 1913. That's a long time ago, okay? It has 710 rooms, 36 suites, 96 guests and estate homes. In the weekend and the winter, you can rent this. This place is immaculate. You can Google pictures of this place, Briar Estates or Hotel in West Virginia. It's a beautiful place, man. They start regular houses, winter prices start at $268 plus tax, and then you can get cottages at $408 plus tax. 420 bucks, I don't know. The entire hotel is on 11,000 acres. That's big. You know, it was a hot spot for celebrity weddings and, you know, and musicians and all kinds of stuff to hold all kinds of, you know, back in the day, you know, way back then, you know, stuff. And in 1948, the resort entered into an agreement with the government to add on a new wing, and then for new construction, and then under the new wing, there was going to be a bunker, like a fallout shelter for high-ranking officials. All right. Now, nobody knew about this new construction. Nobody knew that was there. They built it. And nobody knew about it until 1992. And then the Cold War was over, it was decommissioned. Somebody said that it was actually from a news reporter found it, discovered it and stuff like that. Well, and it was declassified, you know, whatever, whichever one you want to believe first. It was 718 feet below the surface. That is deep. That is freaking deep. Now, the length of it is 2 football fields. That's freaking big. You know, underground. Okay. The only cleared people allowed to be held, that can hold over 1,000 people, 1,100 people for 6 months. All right. Now, I don't know. It has 18 dormitories, a power plant, purification facilities, 3 25,000-gallon water tanks, and an infirmary. Okay? Who was this built for? Now, if you go into a certain room, there's 435 seats. Now, you can think, well, the House of Representatives, Congress, and then there's another room off to the side for the Senate. Okay. Now, if there was a nuclear war, how are you going to get all 435 people in that room? How could they get there within a half an hour? It ain't going to happen. I don't think it would ever happen unless they were like right there. You know, how are you going to get to DC to there in a half an hour? I don't know. So, okay. Now, you're probably wondering, how did they fund this? How did they just fund this? Well, there's a top secret fund. It's called, some people call it the black budget. It's $50 billion a year. $50 billion go into these projects that nobody knows about. There are people that go over that and everything, and they oversee where the money goes and stuff like that. But $50 billion goes to these projects. All right? And certain programs, secret programs and stuff. Then you're probably wondering, how do you get rid of the dirt? You know? How do you get rid of all that dirt? Even like in other places, if you want to build a bunker, can you imagine all the dirt from that dang place? 2 football fields, and there's rooms and all this stuff. Okay, here's how in 1972 the U.S. government bought a patent for a nuclear drill bit. A nuclear drill. Now it sounds far-fetched and everything, but you can look it up. 1972 nuclear drill bit. They bought the patent for it, and what it did was it bore a hole, and it left nothing behind. Absolutely nothing behind. You'd think it would have to have something, but no. I don't know how it worked, but that's what I'm guessing, So now you're thinking you have to hide the dirt because enemy satellites can see dirt coming out of the ground. And they'd see, darn well China's looking at us. Actually, and if you think about it, this is just one bunker that they did. Now, it is said that they have tunnels going all across the United States, connecting each other, deep down underground. The Denver airport has a big, has a place. Some people say they have cities underground. Now, I don't mean to be an alarmist or anything like that, or a conspiracy nut, but some of this stuff is true. The nuclear drill bit, look it up, back in 1972. So there are places, I think Hoover actually signed a thing signed something that we have to keep the government officials safe in case of an attack or something like that would happen. And he signed it into law, and they're putting these things all over the place. And I believe it. I believe they're all over the place, and sure, you have to have people, but if there's a nuclear war, who are they going to govern? Everybody's going to be dead, So just North Korea alone has 4,800 tunnels, bunkers underground, 4,800 of them. So there you go, folks. That's just in that one location, and in the United States is a big place, and that's just it's amazing on what goes on and behind the scenes in the government. I'm sure there's so much stuff, so much more stuff, but that's just one. And I think I'm done here. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, I do like this one. It's okay. I give it I don't know what I rated it. I think I gave it a C+. I don't know. So we'll see you later. Cheers. Know when to say when, man. Come on.